Welcome back. It's Friday. That means it's time for Ag Answers. We're joined now by David Shiley from the U of I Extension Office. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we're in the heat of the summer now, and with that comes a lot of pests and insects that you might find around your yard, and it's important to talk about those.
Yes, for sure.
So what are some of the things that we need to be looking out for?
Yeah, so with all the rain, we've had kind of continued rain, mosquitoes. So in the backyard, and a lot of people think it's the floodwater mosquito that really causes problems. It's the mosquito species, several, that breed in small bodies of water. A cup in the backyard you forgot to pick up, the dog water bowl, the water fountain that doesn't have any fish in it, small garden pond. Those kind of structures can be a great breeding area for those species of mosquitoes. So we always like to remind homeowners to go around and do some scouting in your backyard. Clean out that clogged gutter. Change the water in your bird bath every 7 days. Those kind of practices can reduce the population, the breeding area for mosquitoes. And then, wearing an insect repellent is a great way to protect yourself.
So do that and definitely get rid of all of that standing water.
Yes.
And so you'll find those everywhere this time of year. So, but what about like in the garden? If people have one of those, what should they be looking out for?
Yeah, so Japanese beetles, we get a lot of phone calls right now about Japanese beetles, both on the plants in the garden, but also in the landscape. You can use an insecticide, both a systemic that's taken up by the rose. They love roses as an example, or a contact insecticide. I just want to also remind folks that if you're using those traps, the traps actually, Japanese beetles communicate with pheromones. So you can actually reduce Japanese beetle numbers by just watching, scouting, and dropping those, making them touch the branch. They just kind of drop off. Drop them in a soapy bucket of water, and reduce those scouts, basically, that are going to release pheromones to say, hey, it's a great backyard to check out.
Sure. So that's really something that's easy to take care of that a lot of people can do. What do you think that a lot of people maybe don't realize about pests in their yard this time of year? You know, we know there's mosquitoes there. Some people who have gardens are aware that they need to be watching out for some of these things. What do you think gets overlooked, though?
Yeah, so one of the insects that is overlooked is an insect called the spotted-winged Drosophila. Spotted-winged Drosophila are a type of fruit fly, and it's a native of Asia. It started up in Michigan. And the problem with that type of fruit fly is it attacks unripened fruit. So if you're a backyard blackberry grower, it's going to lay its eggs. It has a little serrated ovipositor, cuts the unripened fruit. As soon as it starts turning color, lays its eggs in there. And then when you pick that blackberry, it may look fine. You set it on the counter, forget to put it in the refrigerator in 24 hours, you've got this mushy mess that's basically full of larvae from that fruit fly. So again, it's a new pest. All of our commercial growers scout for it and apply insecticides to control that. But backyard growers, just think, oh, a lot of this fruit is over-ripening too quickly, and it's the old spotted-winged Drosophila.
Very good, very interesting to know. And where do people go if they want more information about this?
Yes,
if they forgot to take notes.
Yes, always call the U of I Extension Office here in Champaign at 333-7672, and then our website at web.extension.illinois.edu. Several gardening websites and more information about that spotted-winged Drosophila and how to manage it.
Very good. All right, Mr. Shiley, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We'll be right back with more of The Morning Show right after this.